clicking here, and we are doing video number 5 of my main account. So let's jump in. Let's make it short and sweet. Here we go. 320 trillion lifetime coins. Massive gains since last video, which was 11 days ago. So yeah, a little bit more than a week. I had 170 trillion. So yes, we got another 140 trillions. And I'll try to break down what happened so you can understand why this massive jump. Here we are still farming on tier 10 and 11. We are trying, just gauging if it's good or not good. Uh, Coin and Wave says yes, apparently. But also this run here, 8,511 trillion coins, it was a blender run. Usually I'm farming around 9.5 and 10 trillions on an average of 7,800 waves. Yeah, so that's what I do. And this run here was full on blender actually. No, I mean full on Davo. So it's very good. I just need to do some uh comparisons, to see if the sales were as good as. But anyway, yes, so massive gains on my waves, and I'm gonna tell you why such a big jump. Because last week, on last video, I mean, I was farming around the wave 6,800 and making around 4.4 trillion per run, and now I'm doing 10, you know. So I doubled that and added a little bit more, and I got what another 1,000 waves. So yeah, that's a lot. Also here, same thing here, because here was only getting to 5,000 waves, and I was making like I don't remember, like 3.4, 3.5 trillions. So yeah, a massive jump. Let's and the reason why of the jump, like we pretty much added another 1,000 waves, right? And I'll show the reason shortly. My lab here is exactly the same, other than enemy attack and health skips. I added 3%. So 6 clicks of 10. Since last video, enhancement, I added 0.5, 0.05 in each of this, just to make it nice and uniform and stuff. Here, I believe I had my wall health at 1.4, so 3 clicks, very nice. Here I got 5 clicks in here and 5 in here and 4 here. Yeah, it was 0.14, 0.15 and 0.14. Yeah. What's next? We can go check my ultimate weapons. So as said, I was saving for my spotlight, and so I did. But I also added another click in here, and I managed to save enough stones to get my third spotlight. So that's very nice. I added a little bit of damage, and now I'm working on my angle up to 40%. 40 degrees actually. That's what I'm doing. My cards, not much has changed other than I've got it maxed. Yeah, finally. Uh, I don't really care about this everything. This most of these cards, mainly ultimate crit and wave accelerator, 54%. So that's very good. Yes. What's next? Modules. Here we go. I got this bad boy here up to Ancestral. I'm still yet to work on my substats. Gotta, save a lot of reroll shards. But my struggle with shards are very, yeah, they are a lot because I never had enough of this. But good news is the main reason I got my waves. I added 1,000 waves on my runs is because of this motherfucker here. 8% defense. These made a huge difference. I didn't believe when people said that the 8% is the big deal. It's like, oh, it's just 2% from Mythic, 6 to 8. There's not much difference. But this is night and day difference. And I'm not fully ready on my defense because now in a run I have 97.50% damage reduction. So I'm still working on this 0.5%. Yeah, which is my standard perk bonus. Levels were around 109 and 110. Now 111 and 112. So yeah, just 2 levels in average, kind of. Mm, Here, nothing changed. I'm still using this singularity harness, and this has been amazing to me. So very good module. What else? I'm running this one here on tournaments. It helps my death wave uh health a lot actually, because more damage, more death wave kills, and more HP. That's how it works. Still working on this one here, and I have the 100 times death wave damage. So depending on the run, I can go up to 8 to 10x. There's some variations, but that would be mainly because of the heat, you know. What's next? My labs. There we go. I said I was going to work on economy. Actually, I was working on my ultimate weapon economy and health, so that's what I'm doing now. Almost finished, 12 days to go to 24, and then maybe another 18 days to 25. And this lab here will give me the remaining 0.05% of my um, def. 0.5% of my defense absolute. I mean, defense percentage. That was hard. Here almost, yeah, almost done. And then I'll probably go back to wall health. Still need to see maybe wall regen for a little bit before wall health because my health is quite high now. In fact, I just re-roll this 9% wall health. So I'm still yet to see how much more health I'm gonna have out of this perk. I, I can't do the math, so I need to see the run. Okay, coming back in here. Yeah, almost done. 20 level max. 2 more levels, these and one more. And these one are going to stop at level 20, Because the last 5, the return on investment are not very good, so I'm happy to stay around 20 for a little bit. And what I'm going to work next, let me show my history first. Yes. See, got my defense up to level 23 a few days ago. Actually, 10 days ago. What next? Yeah, not much. Not much is happening here. Mainly my ultimate weapon economy. Now here I'm gonna roll it down so you guys can see my labs. If you wanna compare yourself to my tower, feel free to do it. My wall health is at level 35, so I believe that's quite high. I've seen people that they had gone to glass cannon like way with much weaker wall than mine, so still something to consider. But actually, I'm gonna work on some attack labs after these ultimate weapons, and I did the math, like added days and stuff for my attack researches, and it's not too long. It's gonna be just like for 2 weeks or so. I'm gonna bring damage to 50, factor to 50, range to 50, damage meter to 50, super crit chance to 5, and multiplier 10, or 10 and 5. And max rank armor multiplier is going to be level 20. So all of this is going to take around an average of 17 days, 15 days, something like that. I'll be running 1 or 2 at 4x, so I'm counting on That, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Uh, Nothing here. Plain. Yes, my golden bot now is at 85%. Before I had 92 seconds, and then now 85 seconds. So that's very good. I like the way it is. I'm gonna do one more click in here, and then work on duration a little bit. Also the lab. Once my attack labs finish, I'm gonna work on duration too. So yeah, one more click here, and maybe like 4 or 5 clicks in here to get another like 2.5 seconds extra. Um, what's next? Yes, I've got this one. 4%. Yes, very good, very good. And of course, I finished my missions. What's next? Tournaments. I believe I had a personal best this very last tournament. 1,288 waves got me to rank 9. So yeah, I'm averaging 9, 8, 9, 7. I'm seeing 12, 11, 12. Got lucky here, 6. But I'm still never demoted to platinum, as you can see, never. But I'm very happy with that. Uh, I've seen people's towers, and they struggle to keep yourself in legends is real. So yeah, so I know it's gonna be a hard one for me, and that's why I want to work a little bit on my attack labs now. But there's so much labs I want to do as well that it's very hard, you know. So yeah, personal best here, and frankly, it's very hard to place better than this now because I'm seeing easily people with 14, 1500 waves on top, 5 onwards, you know, even 7, 8. I think this tournament here, I think the guy above me was like 1400, you know. So yeah, the gap is still too big. And I rely mainly on my EHP because what is that? My chain lightning is still very weak. You know, once I finish 40-degree angles here, I'm gonna invest heavily on chance, quantity, and damage. Maybe bring this up to 500, this max, and this probably 20%. Yeah, so I'll start with that. Okay, almost done, almost done. 41 days to go still. I finished yesterday or today on the 750, very good. My Guardian looks like this, 100 seconds, 29% and 12% double fine chance. I bought the background and the relics, 2% attack speed and 2% on my coins. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Um, you see, I don't have any other chips in here, and none of them are developed because um, a while ago I had a break of like 3 or 4 months, and when I came back into playing the game, it was like on the last 3 days of the first guilds event, so I missed a whole bunch um, of this currency here. So yeah, guys, that's what happened. Just show my perks quickly. First perk, my band's orbs, free upgrade, and things. If I'm gonna be on the computer, I'll change orbs for this one, so I can go a little bit blender at the end. But again, it just adds me like 100 hot waves or something like that. Because if I want to make those big gains, also on cells, I need to start a blender from the get-go, you know, to get the 11 trillion. And yeah, so that's what happened. All right, guys, that was video number 5 of my main account. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? You know, you have nothing to lose. Leave a comment if you feel like to. I'm happy to answer to any questions. Thumbs ups as well. And please make sure you check on my secondary account called JTX. It's a brand new account. It's a little over than 2 months, older than 2 months, like 2 months and 5 days or something like that. So it's quite fresh, and I'm making like huge improvements on that account. So please have a look on that account too. Okay, signing off. Bye.